So after that, dragged ourselves back to the inn and I crash it. I mean right flat out like a lizard drinking. I tell you, it's been f***ing ages since I've slept that good. Come morning, we're off to track down Hugh Hackenstone. Takes all bloody morning to find the bastard. Thistle playing the morale spun, just whining like a recruit out of 20 clicker. Impatient little c***. As for Hugh, we find the bastard in a tavern. Turn around and Thistle's gone and pissed off somewhere.
Oh, that's Rich coming from the half-baked pie crust over there. For the record, these chuckle f***s get lost between the Bronto burgers and the goat kebabs. So here I am, I'm looking for them. I go to the tavern where they're supposed to head, not wanting to get distracted from my rescue mission. I talk to the barkeep, find out these elderite fools forgot to tell me they changed their f***ing minds, and now went off to do something else.
Right, keep your shit in the sack, mate. So we roll out our half-assed map of Cholt. Birdbrain says the darker outlines usually mean high ground, but this map's got a dodgy feel about it. Calva sends old Jimbo to fetch Thistle. Turns out Hackenstone's fee is steeper than a bloody ridge, but we lock him in for 30 days. He warns us that the jungle's a death trap. The undead plague has taken the whole mess of it. Proper cheery bloke, that. So we push out and march on over to the Hall of Gold.
The Hall of Gold was so named for its shining golden roof, which many in the city believed was truly sheathed in pure, burnished gold. In actuality, the roof was merely painted gold, but whenever the sun was shining, its light would glint off the roof for miles out to sea.
So yeah, we are specifically looking for anyone who looks distressed and has lots of money, or anyone who looks like they're in the act of trying to take advantage of people with lots of money.
Or maybe someone with knowledge of a direction that we could take back in the jungle there.
This area has a higher concentration of guards around, but you do notice a pickpocket in the crowd.
Oi, Calva, where's Jimbo at?
Jim's still looking for Thistle. He hasn't found him yet.
Right. You see that shady bloke over there? Looks like he's copped himself a nice payday. Could be a threat, but he might be useful.
Maybe we should ask a few questions. We could keep an eye on him, and if we see another guy and strike up a conversation, we can be like, hey, do you know anything about that guy over there?
Right. I reckon if he's good at it, we could probably just take him out, blew him up a bit, take the gold. I mean, he's a criminal, right?
They should be punished.
I just want to pipe up to some random person. I got a question, if you don't mind. New in town.
Yes, of course.
Just wondering about this building here. What is this place for?
Well, this is our Hall of Gold to the blessings of Waukeem. As you can see, she is pleased. Our traders and merchant princes have done great works.
How would one get to talk with one of these traders and merchants? Do you just go inside?
The Mother of Prosperity is second only to the merchant princes. She may grant you an audience, but be sure to express your gratitude.
Oh, there
I see. All right, thank you very much for the info.
May Waukeem bless you great.
You going in?
These people are obviously rich and wealthy and have connections. I wonder if they would know anything about the soulmonger.
Right. Good on you, mate. I'm just going to start here and keep my eyes on the riffraff.
Okay.
Thistle, can you give me a perception check?
No.
Yeah, you do not notice any clues where your friends might be.
When other people are lost and the local watering hole doesn't know where they are, go to the next best thing. They might go to a coliseum somewhere to find information. I'm going to go find a crowd of people, start my own coliseum, because this town is too expensive.
What do you mean by start your own coliseum?
I'm glad you asked. So, I'm looking for a crowd of people.
Okay, that's not hard to find. You're in the middle of a busy city, the Red Market District.
Is there a milk crate or a box close by that I can just pick up?
I'm certain you could easily find one.
Perfect. I step on top of it.
Who thinks they can beat me, a child, in an arm wrestling contest?
And I hop down from the crate and I assume the position ready for arm wrestling.
So like you're knelt down next to a milk crate, which would be almost like stool height for you, but for everyone else, just above their ankle.
Yeah.
A couple of passerbys kind of laughed.
Okay.
You there! You look like a burly man.
Me?
Sure, why not you? Do you think you cannot beat me, a humble child, in a test of strength?
-1.
Ew, get away from me.
She just kind of sneers at you. Nobody seems to be too interested in arm wrestling, Thistle.
I'm going to pick up the milk crate, look at the biggest, meanest guy I can see in the crowd, and throw it at him.
Hey now,
Watch where you're throwing things.
You notice he also has a hefty shield with a large red fist wreathed in flame.
All right, so we're doing this.
That one. You have no clue who this guy is.
I've had the longest goddamn week today. My friends are lost, no one's paying attention to me, and I'm bored. I'm understimulated and overcaffeinated. Fight me.
Ooh, I will take that advantage. That one. Jesus fucking Christ.
Kind of flexes his shoulder.
You're quite an impetuous child. You really shouldn't throw things.
Is that it?
I can't afford any more distractions. The Flaming Fist has standards, you know.
So Thistle is going to pivot.
Wait, what are you doing? No, not that.
My daddy lost me, and I need to get home. I thought you were why is this city so big?
The biggest temper tantrum of a child.
He needs the advantage.
Hell.
It doesn't matter. Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on.
This is the most pathetic cry.
All right, I've seen this act before. Where's your accomplice, your associate, your little thieving friends? I bet you they're waiting to jump out the crowd somewhere.
And he starts glancing around.
Sorry, where is this happening?
You're not entirely certain. Even Thistle's not. And Jim's just shit at finding Thistle. And
Aggression hasn't worked. Deception hasn't worked. Physical violence hasn't worked.
He's going to rage. I gotta roll a thing.
Yep, roll your thing.
Fireball.
No, not a fireball. Flowers and vines grow temporarily around me as the pink shock of hair seems to grow out into a big flower bud, and the petals scatter everywhere. 15 feet around me is difficult terrain.
Jim, give me a perception check at advantage.
Do you see the explosion of flowers, Jim? Oh, please, Jim.
Jim notices a small area of a crowd seems to have a bit of a disturbance.
Jim's gonna quickly fly in beside Thistle and speak in his ear while he's still invisible.
Hey, what are you doing? You created a disturbance.
Oi, Crom.
Yeah.
See that bloke over there got his cut scratches in everyone's pockets? I reckon we can pull him out of the crowd to a safer place and have a little chat. Remind him why it's not nice to take things. What do you say?
I can be very persuasive.
We're not going to make a scene. We're just going to pull him out of the crowd. I rolled a pair of 3s.
Yep.
You're going to die.
Your attempt to intercept him in the crowd was unsuccessful, and you didn't manage to get actually any closer to him.
I would like to fly up, study his trajectory, and land just in front of him.
You do manage to land next to him, and he kind of bumps into you. You're able to trip him up, and he falls on his face.
Watch yourself. Oh, I'm so sorry for tripping you, sir. Here, let me help you up.
Well, Kale's trying to be subtle in his actions, pretending to help him up while also getting a hold of him. So, Bruce, you and Crom do catch up.
Oi, Crom, don't let him get away.
Come with me, little man, if you want to live.
Yeah. Why don't you come with us? We'll have a little chat. And I will grab one arm and Crom grab the other. We'll drag him off to an alley somewhere to talk to him.
I want to go inside the building.
So there's someone sitting at a table accepting small purses from people as they walk in.
I'll just take 10 gold, and as I walk, I'll drop it for them.
You walk in and you find it's a large, extremely ornate temple. Everything seems either made of gold or covered in gold leaf. You notice a few rather large armed individuals standing around the room, clearly guarding the area. Everyone in here is some form of wealthy individual, possibly business owners.
I'll just choose one at random. I'm looking for someone who specializes in old artifacts that come from the inner of this jungle.
If you have rarities to sell, you will have to go through the merchant princes. They run the 7 merchant guilds around here. Xanthi deals in gems, jewelry, cloth, and armor. Anything of that nature would go to her traders and shops.
Local from this area, or is it from faraway lands?
Each of the merchant princes has a monopoly on their respective trade of goods.
Is there someone else that does specifically just old artifacts?
If your artifacts are gems or armor, you'll find them through Xanthi. However, if you're looking for magical items, you'll need to talk to Wakanga.
Thank you very much. I'll turn around and walk out.
Let's now smash cut back to Thistle. Do we have Greg, right?
Oh yeah, no, I've been here the entire time.
Just making sure, because if I don't hear Thistle talking constantly,
Am I right in assuming that Greg is enjoying that this is not the Thistle show this time?
Absolutely.
The one advantage to splitting the party is everyone has to do something.
Thistle, this is Calva. You are to return to the group.
So Thistle has just exploded in flowers and vines. Everyone around has been inconvenienced, and many people have been tripped up. And they're all looking at this glowy pink-haired dude talking to the air.
I believe I'm going through a mental crisis right now.
Jim will just grab Thistle's shirt because he's still invisible.
Come with me.
Oh, Calva, great. I'm so glad. Why did you guys get lost again? Whatever.
I flip the crowd the bird, and I turn to the direction I assumed Cav is facing.
Okay, take me home.
Okay, I would definitely say everyone around you, for the purposes of this, I'll say they count as enemies, but you're able to just basically stroll away, unfortunately. So you're able to just simply walk away.
This is negative reinforcement for Thistle. There are no consequences. This entire time, I've been eating this turkey leg.
There's no way you would have dropped that in any of these situations.
No.
You would have been munching on it.
Greasy chicken fingers all over the butt.
Yeah.
He touched every bum in the bar. It was good.
Maybe he was tapping his chicken leg on some bums too. Leaving little greasy stains on their butt cheeks. Come back to the trio mugging the pickpocket.
Mugging. Now hold on. This is an intervention, thank you.
Surprisingly, no one has noticed this, but it would certainly look like a mugging.
All right, now we can talk a little more freely. What is it you're hoping to get out of this? Sneaking around and being all shady.
Gold, of course. Just trying to make a living. What do you want with me?
I mean, I get it. Everyone needs a little coin now and then, but there's easier places to get it. Why are you picking off this lot?
People here just have deeper pockets. I'm sneakier than most guards around here. Apparently not sneakier than you.
Yeah, well, I've had a dodgy recruit a time or two, but no one gets away with it for long. Right, Crom?
My intention is to figure out if it's better to dispose of this guy or better to employ him.
Are you talking about turning this mugging into a murder?
I'm trying to figure out if Kale thinks that I'm trying to stop a bad guy, or if...
I don't think Kale would go along with murder.
No, I understand that, and I can't murder him here with you here. However, I need to figure out if that's even an option.
I see that this guy gets around, he operates in the shadows, probably hears a lot of things. He might be able to give us some information on the gentleman that we're looking for.
Right, you ever hear of a bloke named Taban?
I've heard of him. I can tell you exactly where to find him if you let me go.
Well then, let's make a deal. You seem like a fair copper, so tell you what. I got Rios all over this shithole, so jet like you cops a good payday. My, respectably seasoned mate here will pay a visit.
I can be very persuasive.
Let's call it a repayment to the community. What do you reckon? 10% seem fair?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Righto. So where can we find Taban?
There's a small beer house in the Executioner's Run. You talk to Buddy Weiser, the bartender there. He'll guide you to Tabacleg. They used to run together. He should be able to help you find Taban.
Kale, how do you feel about extortion?
You could see a noticeable change in his expression.
Why, Kale, could you escort our good mate here to his duties?
Sure. I sort of guide him away from Bruce. As I'm walking away, in a voice that's loud enough that Bruce can hear, you know, we caught you. Lucky catch.
Given the situation, he sees this as intimidation.
Yeah! Nat 20! Kale, the most effective negotiator.
All these guards around here. Someday, someone's going to see you. I suggest you maybe find another line of work. Certainly, sir. I'll give it some thought. I wasn't always like this, you know.
And he runs away into the crowd.
Okay.
Psst. Hey, Crom.
Yeah.
A guesser like that's a good mate to have. Might round up a couple more.
Yeah.
I reckon Jim can keep a watchful eye, but if they give us any trouble, you gotta take them out.
Bring them to me, I'll break their legs.
Just make sure Kale's not around.
Oh.
Alright, well, he's coming back. Well, hopefully we don't have to worry about him anymore. Looks like the Arvo's almost out. Let's go find Calva and Thistle. We might make the Executioner's Run yet.
Bruce, look, getting information out of these people is one thing. Extortion is not something that I'm good with. We have to draw a line somewhere.
I hear ya. I'm just worried about keeping our heads above water. You've seen how these people worship gold. And this cluster's crawling with buzzers around every corner anyway. Why not use them?
Everybody makes mistakes. They deserve a second chance.
Calva, where were we with you? You're just walking out of the temple?
Yeah. You found Thistle? Whereabouts are you?
I have located Thistle. He caused a disturbance in the Red Market, but has since submitted to my lead. We are promptly returning to your location.
Alright, I'll hang out here. I'll groups around here somewhere. And when you get here, come find me.
Jim is going to escort Thistle into the Golden Temple.
No.
Okay.
Jim is invisible, and he's literally just tugging on Thistle's skirt. Calva, you notice someone suddenly take off running through the crowd, and a little ways away from you, Kale, Crom, and Bruce emerging from an alley.
Oi, Calva! Over here!
I'm gonna go over to them and explain the information I got in there. We need to go talk to these people. We might be able to get some info on places in the jungle where the soulmonger may be.
Good on you, mate. Oh, and right on cue, there's us and Arnold coming up.
I mean, this chicken shit. Or they don't know a good fight when they see one. I swear, if I have to burn the entire establishment down. Oh, hi everyone. Why do you guys keep getting lost?
Calva, you heard that conversation between Jim and Thistle. As much of that conversation as you would have wanted to hear, you may have chosen to just tune it out.
Probably would have tuned it out, to be honest.
That is fair.
Did you find Hugh Hefner?
Oh yeah, we did track him down. And he's on our payroll now. We've got him for the next month. He's gonna take us through the jungle.
Oh, good.
We're meeting him tomorrow in front of, Kaya's. You know, the place we've been staying.
And you were able to talk to him, and he's going to guide us through the jungle at no cost? That sounds great.
I mean, he's bad with money, right?
You know, there's like no cost. Yes, absolutely no additional cost to us at all.
I'll just tell Thistle it required 30 gold each. And
damn it.
You gave me 50. So I used part of your 30 gold for it. I mean, if you want to refill the bank, you're welcome to give me another 30 gold.
He will lay his coin purse out.
Okay, I have...
It's like an investment. You know, you throw it in and it grows, and then...
How about we take half of that and put that back in the bank of, please don't spend my money.
Now hold up, we all spent the same amount. And it's not just information, he's actually going with us. And being out there, he could cock it as well. It's his time and money.
And he's going to lead us through where the Temple of the Cow people are, right?
Oh, Kale, that's the place. That's the place. I was meaning to say it.
So let me understand this. You guys went, got lost, found the person you were looking for, negotiated a deal without me there, using my money, then proceeded to get lost again. And you're telling me that we spent more of my money, of which I'm really bad with, and I know I'm bad with. And this guy, this probably charlatan, is going to get us lost in the jungle, and not even for the reason we're looking for.
Yes.
Okay, that tracks. I'm hungry.
How much coin did you spend on that greasy bones? Not the one from this morning.
I don't know. Three somethings?
I throw the bone away and I turn to a water barrel and I kind of plunk my head and wash myself. And
I don't know. I'm still hungry.
Well, we got other news first. What was it, Calva?
There's some artifact dealers that specialize in stuff from deep in the jungle.
Oh yeah, there was Xanthi and...
Xanthi, right, yeah.
Wakanga, I think.
Oh, Watango. He's the guy that Cinder Sylvain is staying with.
Oh, we should definitely go talk to him then.
My suggestion would be go to the Executioner's Run. We can always meet the guide in the morning. We got some information yesterday. We got to go ask this guy about stuff, and then we'll head out into the jungle. So we can make that a quick interaction in the morning. And this would give us an opportunity to get some information about Taban. That may change what we do later.
My idea behind going to see this other guy, this guy is like the friend of Cinder Sylvain, which is the one that's sending us on this quest. And he deals in magic items from the jungle, like rare magic items. Maybe he would know like the location of some old ruins in there. If anyone would have some sort of general direction to go and would be willing to give us the information, it would be the friend of the person who's sending us on the quest.
Good point.
Well, let's spend the night there then. I reckon Hugh doesn't need to know our connections to a merchant prince.
Sounds good to me.
The less he knows about our purpose, the better.
You're so distrustful, Bruce.
Yeah, well, we have to establish ourselves, mate. We're the foreigners here. We're out of place, outnumbered, outclassed. We just set up a good safety net. Now, I know some things are off the table, but if we met up with Wakanga tonight, it will uncomplicate things.
Yeah.
Besides, Hugh looks like he's met a shady bloke or two. I don't think Executioner's Run will scare him off. Now, taking advantage of the existing underground culture here, I'd like to keep an eye out for opportunities.
Theoretically, based on what you've seen recently, every person in a crowd is an opportunity for pickpocketing.
People do not want to arm wrestle here.
Although there's things like organized like gambling and people who hire people to go beat up people who don't pay their debts.
Isn't the Executioner's Run part of that? So potentially you could find some information there when we go there tomorrow.
It takes about 40 minutes for you guys to walk from where you are to where you're going.
I think despite his objections, he's understanding that things cost money, which is an interesting concept for him because growing up in the monastery, that wasn't a thing. But he's been traveling for some time, so he does understand needing to make money to keep going.
All right, Kale. This ain't about keeping you happy, mate. I don't want to put the group in jeopardy. I reckon some of the dirty money around here can go to better use. If we come across an opportunity that's a bit more grey, would you agree to somewhat compromise on those underworld dealings?
Kale's goal, like with the last guy, would be to steer people away from having to steal and be dishonest.
Now that I agree with. It's always better if someone turns his life around. I hope you know, criminal dealings are not my preference either. This place really seems to offer no legitimate options outside of the Merchant Prince's favour.
Yeah, so I guess Kale would agree that some level of dealings with the underworld ensure that we have the best opportunity to be successful in our primary mission.
Come on, mate, there's a lot of shady types out there. You can't reform everyone. But at least you'll be there as a conscience when I'm making friends. Keep the repos to a minimum.
I see. You're going out Pinocchioing and you want a Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, Kale is part of the party, and I'm trying my damnedest to see him as a legitimate one of my guys. He just strikes me as a snobbish, inexperienced...
Cool, and you want to see if you can find a way to
And I'm trying to be a good captain and be like, okay, so if he's part of the group, then me having criminal dealings is going to put the whole party at risk.
And you don't see Thistle as your Jiminy Cricket?
No! I see Thistle as usually my get out of Kale jail free card because Thistle has no ill intent when he extorts people.
Anyway, you made it to the quarter with the merchants' villas.
Ah, hello, adventurers! Over here! You must be the friends of Cinder Sylvain. Master Otamu has been expecting you. Please follow me to the courtyard. The master will be with you shortly.